We have about 10 stores, 5 of them in Delhi NCR. People are working in Bandfish or ADRS or Subiksha or those kind of segments stored in this country. It has still essentially remained towards buying staples, buying grocery items, or at the most they have gone into apparel. While in my kind of store, typically we define our consumer as a woman in the age group of 15 to 50. Okay. Essential target being a woman in her late 20s to mid 30s who is economically independent, who has the money to spend, and we did, I mean, like all FMCG companies, we research is where we live on. We think that unless something has been told by AC Nielsen, it doesn't make sense. So one of the things we realized was that 30s and early 30s onwards is when skin-related concerns start affecting not only women, now guys also. Okay, so that's when you start looking at what you need to do, and you have the money to spend. But unfortunately, when this woman walks into your store, the people standing in the store should be able to talk to her and relate with her, in a way which is comfortable to her. So the big question we ask ourselves is, there are enough beauty and cosmetic stores in Lajpat Nagar. And you won't believe, I spent 3 days in Lajpat Nagar's cosmetics market trying to understand that market. I've stood for hours outside of Baldev and a Paul and a Bombay General Store and trying to figure out, and in the course of my interview I came close to some L'Oreal people, and I'll give you one insight. Apparently, all these beauty and cosmetic stores in Lajpat Nagar, the Baldev, the Bombay General, all these stores put together do more business in a month than the ground floor of Shoppers Stop for L'Oreal. Okay. So that is the kind of anchoring these stores have, and that is the kind of loyalty of consumers that these shops carry. So then the question we ask ourselves is that what are economically independent contemporary women in the city walk into my store? So it actually boiled down to, you have to offer a certain shopping experience. You need to offer probably a one-stop solution. You need to offer, evolved viewpoint, of what she should pick, what she should not pick, And that's when we also realized that, we tend to, we always thought that there is a mass market and there is a prestige brand market. Then we also realized that there is actually a huge segment called mastige. Okay? Because while majority of consumers may be wanting to be using a Lakme and maybe essentially be using a Lakme, they also have, they would like to graduate up the value chain. So, am I in a position to help them graduate up the value chain, and for that do I have the right people to do it? So initially we thought that we will recruit beauty advisors and things like that, train them ourselves and place them. And we struggled because we couldn't find the profiles we wanted, and many of them probably required a course in grooming themselves. So what is she going to advise other people? Then the larger issue was that people like L'Oreal and other people, they said that why would I advise your beauty advisor to sell my brand? Because tomorrow you have a revenue objective. If L'Oreal is not selling, you will say, well, Ravna, or sell something else. So they said, only my girl will stand on my counter. So what I'm saying is, our business was not as high profile as what you were saying, but some of the issues we faced were quite similar. I think that from a manpower standpoint, I think there is an issue of availability of knowledgeable and trained manpower. Even today, the retail manpower is what comes from staples and those grocery kind of formats, where presence, ambience, shopping experience probably is still not important. There's a huge need for training. The biggest problem, some of the issues our friends cleared in his presentation is that we initially started working with some recruitment and search partners. And what we started getting was Naukri.com dumps. Okay, and because probably, but what I work for us frankly now is referral program of our own income. Because once you have someone who has worked in this kind of environment, rather than we trying to look for it in the market. So I think the whole idea is what is the value add, because now retail formats are also getting niche. They're no longer a carpet bombing format. So you need to understand the niche. It starts with what is the consumer who's going to walk into this outlet, and what is going to be the experience that consumer is expecting in this outlet, and therefore what is the kind of talent you require, and where are you going to find it.
So do you have a roadmap for recruiters in terms of what you're going to be hiring? What is it that the industry can do to help you get that kind of talent? Because beyond the point, employee reference will dry up because their pipeline probably in your organization has started.
Yeah.
Then what?
Look, one is, I think, look, one of the things that work properly and communicate accordingly.